If you're a man and you're experiencing any 4 of these symptoms, something is off. So 1, you're waking up every morning or most mornings with a sad banana. 2, you have brain fog throughout the day. 3, you're low in energy. 4, your sleep is not ideal. These can all be connected with low testosterone. So today I'm going to actually share 10 lifestyle hacks that will get your testosterone back or going in the right direction. And also I'll share with you some strategies so you can test yourself to make sure you are going in the right direction. So let's get into it. What's going on? My name's Andy J, and I am here to support millennial men to feel our best as we age. That's what we're here for. We're here to support each other. Welcome to the brotherhood. Today, we're going to be talking about 10 lifestyle hacks that are going to naturally increase your testosterone levels so you don't have to rely on testosterone replacement therapy if you don't want to. Now, before we get into the good stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you're notified for more videos on how to optimize your hormones as a man, how to get the best results from your workouts, and so much more. Don't forget to do that because we're here to build community and support each other and create a positive space of empowerment. So let's get into the good stuff. Oh, and one more thing. Please comment because that engagement is so important for the channel. Let me know as far as what has worked with you to increase your testosterone levels or what ideas you're curious to test out, because that's also really important. And I can support you, or the group or the community or anyone else can help support you in this so we can continually build the community. Testosterone boosting tip number 1, it's regular exercise. You don't have to exercise every single day, but I do recommend 2 to 3 times per week. Doing a good strength training program is so important at boosting your testosterone levels. You do this alone, you're going to have a significant impact on your results. Now, there are ways you can maximize your time at the gym to get the most testosterone boosting benefits. One of those is going to be pushing yourself to failure. Now, you may have seen other people on the internet talking about this concept, but it's basically on the last rep of your particular exercise you're doing, you're trying to exert and push past to the point where you can't move the weight anymore. The one thing that I don't see anyone talking about to get the most from working to failure is our brain is so good at tricking ourselves, making us think that we actually went to failure when we didn't. So what I like to do is there's a couple extra little tweaks you can do to ensure you actually reached muscle failure. When you push that weight and you can't move it anymore, try to push it for at least 10 more seconds to make sure you can try to get it. Now, don't do any junk sets or like wiggle through or something. Just try to push into it so you're safe and try to exert as much effort as you can. Another trick is come back down and then try to just push up a couple more, even if they're like little small baby reps. Those small reps can actually have a significant benefit on giving you a little bit more of that hormone boost, but also helping to challenge the muscles more so you can experience more hypertrophy, more muscle building from that particular exercise. One other quick tip regarding exercise is make sure you're taking notes with each workout so you're improving every single time you exercise. Make notes of your seat settings, of your positioning of your body. Take as many notes as you possibly can so you're replicating the exercise as much as you can every single time that you go into the gym, and then you're getting a little bit better every time. If you notice that you're plateauing for multiple weeks, take some time away from that exercise or maybe skip a day because you actually need more recovery time. One of the most important things about getting the most from the gym is not the actual exercise itself, but the recovery time. I really like to emphasize that point. So you really want to take good, smart notes to make sure you're progressing in a healthy way, and then you're taking breaks when it is appropriate. The second tip is going to be diet. Now, a quick overview of this, because there could be multiple videos just made on diets. Now, the key thing is making sure you're getting enough protein. You're hitting your protein goals. What I recommend typically doing is taking your height in centimeters and whatever number that is, that's how many grams you should be consuming per day. That's a good benchmark. Also, making sure that you're getting enough healthy fats. typically more from saturated fats is a good option to help make those hormones in the body that you want to be producing more testosterone, more of those anabolic hormones, and then also getting enough carbohydrate that you're not surpassing your caloric needs, but it's enough carbohydrate to help support your thyroid gland and help give you enough energy so you can keep going and feeling your best. The third tip is sleep. Everyone talks about it because it's so important. Now, what I like to talk about is it's not so much about getting 8 hours of sleep, 7 or 8 hours of sleep. It's actually about the quality. So if you're getting 8 hours of sleep and you're still waking up feeling like trash, it means you're not getting enough sleep. And so you need to be looking at other aspects of your sleep and what's affecting it. Maybe you're staring at your screen on your phone right before bed. Maybe you're ruminating too much over the stress of work or something else. So you need to identify those particular things and then directly work on them to help increase the quality of your sleep. And then over time, you actually will notice you actually don't need as much sleep as far as hours. You'll just be getting deeper sleep, and then you'll be feeling even better because you'll be getting higher quality sleep. The fourth tip is stress management. If you are chronically stressed, you are going to have low testosterone. There's no way around that. So you want to be actively working on your stress. Obviously, we're all going to be experiencing stress. The world we live in is a stressful place. We're being bombarded with toxins, mental stress, physical stress. Stress is everywhere. But there are ways to mitigate it or decrease our stress burden. I'm a big fan of different mindfulness practices, having at least a daily meditation practice. Even if you meditate for 3 minutes a day, it's going to have more of a benefit than not doing it at all. So trying to incorporate some sort of way of relaxing yourself, making time to just be bored, to not do anything, can have a significant health benefit on your life. And through that, it's going to increase your testosterone. The fifth lifestyle hack is going to be weight management. If you are a little bit fat or a lot fat, you are going to be having more fat cells in your body, which is naturally going to produce more estrogen. Estrogen is very inflammatory and it will decrease your testosterone levels. So there's so much evidence to show as you lower your body fat, you naturally will increase your testosterone. So I have other videos on different types of diets and other ways to shred body fat in a healthy way. Check out those videos. I'll try to post them at the end of this video. But get some sort of plan, make goals so you can begin to lower your body fat to a healthy body composition. You don't have to be ripped to have good testosterone levels. I don't have a six-pack ab most of the time because I feel shitty when I'm very, very low body composition. You just have to have a healthy body composition to increase your testosterone levels. So work on lowering your body fat percentage and you will naturally see your testosterone increase and you're going to feel better. The sixth tip to improve your testosterone levels, and this is sometimes a hard one to hear, is being mindful of drug use and alcohol use, because there's no way around it. Doing these will always be a negative detriment to your testosterone levels. Now, you don't have to be a purist and never do these things, but alcohol, cannabis, any other types of drugs, all of these will cause some amount of stress on your body, which is going to naturally decrease your testosterone levels. So in moderation, if you do them every once in a while, even for myself, like I'm not a big drinker or drug user, but every once in a while, like, I'm with friends or family and we decide to have a good time. It's not the end of the world, but doing them every single weekend is going to cause your testosterone levels to drop. So this can be a difficult topic. Maybe I should make another video on this because it's a harder thing, because we have friends that encourage us to have bad habits. And then through that, it's sort of that crab in a bucket story where all the crabs will pull each other down. So, if someone feels shitty, your friend feels shitty, he wants you to be pulled down so you're going to have to feel shitty with him. So these are harder things to assess. I just want to touch on this topic. It's something to think about. You can do these things in moderation, but know that if you're drinking alcohol, if you're using cannabis, if you're using any other types of drugs, there is going to be some detriment to your testosterone levels. The seventh lifestyle hack that can significantly improve your testosterone levels, if you're aware of it, is getting enough sun exposure. So even if you get outside and there's clouds or whatever, being outside can have so many positive benefits on your testosterone levels. Walking around, breathing fresh air, getting some sunlight, getting the UV actually helps with production of vitamin D. So there's like so many other benefits of being outside and just getting a little bit of sun exposure. They've shown that even as little as 10 to 15 minutes of sun exposure per day can have a significant benefit on your testosterone levels. So just make some time for that. You go outside, walk around, whatever, but that's going to help stack the deck in your favor to give you higher levels of testosterone. The 8th tip on improving your testosterone levels are regarding having good sexual hygiene, meaning the relationships in your life, the frequency to which you are engaging in sexual activity. These all will play a part in your testosterone levels. If you are lacking in relationships or you have toxic relationships, these are obviously going to zap your testosterone. There's so many times that people are in these relationships that are loveless and they've lost connection with their partner, and then they feel they have no sexual drive. This is why. Now, I'm not saying you should break up with your partner if you're feeling this way, but it is space to maybe seek therapy, find other ways to spice up your relationship, because that will have a positive benefit on your testosterone levels. The 9th little tip as far as boosting your testosterone levels, lifestyle hacks, regard what are called endocrine disruptors. So things that will boost estrogen and suppress testosterone in your environment. Some things are products we put on our body. As men, we don't experience this as much as women, but there's a lot of colognes or deodorants, lotions that have these paraffins and other endocrine disruptors in them. If you're going to the normal drugstore or Walmart to buy your hygiene products, most likely these are going to be messing up your testosterone levels. So be mindful of looking at the ingredients, finding healthier alternatives. That's going to help. Also, food that have been wrapped in plastics, there's something called xenoestrogens that are present in a lot of these plastics. So minimizing foods wrapped in plastic, like fruits and vegetables wrapped in plastic, water bottles that who knows have been possibly sitting in the sun before you bought them. They're on these pallets in the back of the warehouse, sun's hitting them. We don't know that, but if that's happening, you're actually getting those plasticized chemicals in the water. You're drinking that. That's going to increase your estrogen levels. It's going to throw off your testosterone levels. So just being aware of the crap in our environment and minimizing that will chip away at what's possibly suppressing our testosterone levels a little bit. I don't want to say it's going to fix everything, but it's something to be mindful of because it will help stack the deck in your favor to boost your testosterone levels naturally. And the 10th tip, as far as lifestyle tips go, I've made other videos on this, but I want to touch on it. There are natural herbs and supplements to help boost your testosterone levels. Check out my other videos. I'll try to post them at the end of this video so you can link back to them and see which ones I want to talk about so I can go more into the specifics. But, some things like vitamin D and getting enough magnesium, ashwagandha, there's a lot of different tribulus, there's a lot of different herbs and supplements that can help naturally boost your testosterone levels by small amounts. That's not super significant, but it will help stack the deck in your favor to get you better levels of testosterone. So if you take at least a handful of these tips and apply them today, you will see an improvement in your testosterone levels. Now, as a bonus to staying to the end, I want to also share with you ways you can naturally check what's going on. So like if you take some of these recommendations and apply them, you can check to see with lab work to see how your testosterone levels are doing. What I actually recommend doing is first getting a baseline test, at least get your total and free testosterone checked before you start taking these herbs or practicing any new lifestyle habits, and then do a lab test 60 to 90 days, ideally 90 days after, and seeing how your testosterone levels will change, because I guarantee they will improve if you do a handful of these suggestions, you will see a boost in your testosterone levels. So what I recommend doing is testing your total testosterone. The level you want to look for is moving towards 1,000 nanograms over deciliters, which is quite high for most men. So that's why you want to reach towards that level. For free testosterone, it's around 26 nanograms over deciliters. If you test those two, that's enough. But you could also test some things like your estradiol, your E2, to actually check your estrogen levels. You could test your sex hormone binding globulin, your SHBG, making sure that they're in the reference ranges, your luteinizing hormone, your follicle stimulating hormone, making sure those are all in reference ranges so nothing is out of balance. I'll try to put a link in the description as well for lab testing recommendations. So you can, if you're in the US, most states will allow you to test on your own, or you can go to your doctor. If you have a good doctor, you can tell them to test these levels for you, and then you can see where you're at. So again, I'll try to post some videos as far as different herbs and recommendations, other types of diets that you can follow to help boost your testosterone levels. So that will help you also get started down this course to feel your best, to feel better than you did in your 20s. That's what we're here for. That is possible with intelligent choices like the ones that I've been recommending in these videos. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon to be notified for more videos to support you so you can feel your absolute best, because I'm here to look out for you, and so we can build this community to feel totally awesome, to feel totally sexy as men as we begin to age. So let me know if you have any other questions. Drop some comments. Again, thanks for sticking to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next video.